mission is to delay the enemy until reinforcements arrive and protect our flag guns. That battery will keep enemy bombers out of the skies.
Hey guys, what is up? Dead Space 493 here. As you can see in the background, I'm playing Call of Duty World War 2. The beta's been out. This was recorded. Okay, maybe shut up for a second. This was recorded yesterday. Today rather. What the fuck am I talking about? I played this since yesterday because I didn't know it was out, but I started playing at like 9 because I didn't even know, so I kind of had to like do this whole thing. But okay, I just died there, but don't worry about that. Also, the sounds are really loud, so I'm gonna turn that down. Alright, so I'm pretty sure my voice cut out there, but I think we're good now. It was at 100 volume, so you're not gonna notice the difference because now it's at 25. I mean, the whole clip. But one thing I do want to say is this game mode is actually really fun. I've noticed that a lot of people don't really try to go for kills, which is pretty good, but I kind of do because never been much of an objective player. But I seem to be very good at defending, as you can see. Right here I'm prone. Most of the time I'm not moving because I'm not really a player that just kind of stays in one spot unless I have to. But I think I'm pretty sure at one point I went on like a 7 or 8 kill streak or something. I don't know what happened there, but at least I did a ballerina twirl. But yeah, the game mode is actually really fun. It's definitely something to get you out of your comfort zone of like Dom or Team Deathmatch. And in my personal opinion, this is better than Domination, which is hard for me to say because Domination has always been my favorite game mode in Call of Duty. And then after Domination, S&D is technically my favorite objective game mode. And this is definitely better than, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, this is better than Domination, but Domination is very basic. So I'll probably play a lot more Domination in this game mode, which does suck a little bit. And also, your KD doesn't change, and I do really good in this game mode for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like one of them Call of Duty YouTubers going out there with like 20 kills and shit. They get invincible here for some reason, which is so fucking annoying, because 4 of them ganged up on me. And it was just so fucking annoying. But yeah. I do have to say that playing this game is pretty damn fun, and it's fun for both sides, but I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is so much more fun for the defender side rather than the builder's side, the one that needs to advance. It's so much more fun for the people that don't need to, because they can just pick them off like it's nothing. And then the people that have to build the breach, it's so hard for them to get kills because it's like they have to worry about doing the objective, they have to worry about defending their teammates, they have to worry about being in the open all the time while the defenders get to be in buildings high, like sniping every single person that pops their head out. It's ridiculous, you know, in a way. It's still really fun for both sides, but I think it's more fair. It's kind of unfair. It's a little bit unbalanced, I think. I feel like it seems unbalanced, but yeah, it plays pretty balanced. I've played 3 games. You play both sides per game, so basically, if you want to call it separate games, then like 6 games. And I do have to say, it doesn't play unfairly. It plays pretty fairly, but I don't really understand because I feel like it feels unfair, but it just isn't unfair. I guess it's just the way it feels. At one point I use MX in 1 grand. I don't know if it's in this gameplay because I record a lot of gameplay. But yeah, this is a pretty fun game mode, and I do have to say it's definitely worth it. Now, KDs don't really matter to me because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you know, COD cocksucker or a COD champ or a, you know, Call of Duty pro. So I don't really care about shit like that. But is the game itself fun? Is the bigger question. Yes and no. I think the problem is just that the game is good. Is it overhyped? Maybe a little. But then again, what game isn't? Most games are pretty overhyped. The thing is that the game is good and all, and it really does feel like an old school Call of Duty. It really has that amazing feel. All the maps are good and everything. But there's just something about it. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't settle in all that well sometimes. And I think one of my biggest complaints is the amount of time between the going through menus, because it's like basically in a normal COD game you get between 1 and 2 minutes, I think, after the match to see your scoreboard, check all the things you upgraded and all the stuff that you got unlocks for, all the upgrades and all the level ups and your stats and everything, all that stuff. And also get to change your loadouts and stuff. And they give you 2 minutes to do those 3 things, which is see the end scoreboard and do your little yay me I won, the little emote things or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And then check what you got, what new upgrades you got and everything, and then apply those to your weapons, or check out just how much you leveled up and stuff. And that's kind of what the end 1 to 2 minutes is for. But in this game, it takes like, for some reason, I don't know why, but it literally takes like 90 fucking seconds to get through, and I'm not even joking. It legitimately takes 1 or 2 minutes just to get through the scoreboard. And you can't skip it. It's not something that you can skip. It stays there for 2 minutes. It should be skippable, but it's not. And the reason is because the loading is so fucking long. And I don't know why. And that's like really the only complaint I have with it. Another one is the shotgun is really, or was OP. Today I haven't seen anyone using it. Not one person. So it must be better. But it must have, maybe they nerfed it to actually not be ridiculously overpowered. And the final thing I just want to say is just the fact that War is just a fun game mode, and what it reminds me of is the game mode from Battlefield 1. I don't know if you guys know what it is, but basically there's like 2 objectives and there's like 5 rounds kind of. And it's like, if you take one of the objectives, the enemies take one of the objectives over, they move up and you move back, and they have to do that 5 times over. They're not actual rounds, they're just like, the map gets bigger, and they move like the area of the point of contact in the map closer to each other until the very end objectives, which I think is a lot more Call of Duty-esque. And it's very fun, and it feels like that Battlefield 1 game mode. I think it's Operations or something like that. I don't remember. Operations might be the ridiculously long, hour-long game mode that kind of sucks to me. But I digress. The beta itself is really good. It's really fun. And I do think the graphics are really nice, especially for Call of Duty. It's like, Black Ops 3 graphics were not very good. Infinite Warfare graphics were a little bit better, but still not very good for like a Call of Duty game. But like, the graphics in this game are just so good. Probably because it looks more realistic as well, and so, it's not really like you're gonna say, oh, well, the graphics don't look good because this gun is literally shooting a lightning bolt. Well, it's not, because we're not in the future anymore. We're all the way back in World War II. And there's so much rubble, everything looks so, like, detailed, and the gunplay is really good. The TTK is pretty good. I will say I had some problems with TTK, in which I would shoot someone in, like, the stomach or the chest, like, 100 times, and they wouldn't die no matter what gun I was using. And I'm not talking about what they had the shield thing. I'm talking about Team Deathmatch, Domination. I haven't played any Hardpoint yet, but, not that Hardpoint's bad, but I do want to get a little bit of gameplay from every game mode just because I can, and I really love these, I gotta say, I really love War. It's a very fun game mode, and I do think it's going to be a game mode that will live a little bit longer if people actually stop playing fucking Team Deathmatch and Domination, because it makes you level up so much faster than all the other game modes. But this game is actually pretty fun in and of itself. That was a lot to say. I feel like I'm Eminem right now, but good game mode. Good game mode. And the guns are pretty good too. If I had to say best SMG, a lot of people don't like the Type 100, but it's probably my favorite. The PPSH has too much recoil, and you need to use it too much to finally get upgrades that'll make the gun better. And the Type 100 starts out as being really good, but it's even better with a grip and aperture sight. That's what this is called, aperture sight or something. This really small little reticle thing. It looks like the world's dumbest looking small sniper scope, basically. And this scope is really good on this weapon in particular, and it kind of reminds me of like a sniper, except without zooming in. And I do have to say, this scope is very good, and it makes the gun itself even better. And so the Type 100 is probably my favorite SMG. LMG, I would say the MG50. Sniper, I'd say the Carabin. I kind of like the Carabin better than the Commonwealth. I know I'm a quick scoper and all that, so automatics aren't very good, but I don't know, I feel like the Carabin's better than the Commonwealth. Assault rifle, STG, is definitely my favorite. I didn't really like any of the other ones. I guess the first one you unlock is okay. Second one's not good at all to me, really. It's the M1 Garand. I'm not really into, like, non-automatic guns, but I can understand if you are. I think it's still okay though. It's still an okay weapon. I'm just not into like the look and the feel, just because I'm into non-automatic weapons. But STG is the only one that I really am in love with, and of this game, I'm in love with the PPSH, the MG50, the Type 100, and the STG. Really only the STG, the PPSH, and the Type 100 actually. So because of that, those are really the guns that I use the most, and I don't even use the what's it called? The blah blah blah. My brain's retarded. I don't use the STG that much because it's an assault rifle, and most of these maps I've noticed are very close range. The only one I really used STG that much on is Gibraltar, because that's more of a normal style Call of Duty map. But still, even though there's only one map in War, it is a pretty good game mode, and you can get a lot of kills in it. Each match is probably between, I'd say, 8 to 20 minutes maybe. I think I played a match in which it was like 18 or 17, probably 16 minutes I think. So there's a lot of matches that are pretty long in this game. But yeah, is it good to always play the objective? Yes and no, because I mean, you know, on one team playing the objective is killing all the enemies for the defenders, and then on the other team, well, I mean, most of the objective anyway, there's a little bit more to it than that. But for the most part, it's really just killing the enemy team. And then for the team that's, you know, got the tank and everything, for them it's more like, well, rather than killing people, you have to advance, you have to build a bridge, put a bomb on fire, and then make sure your tank gets through. So it's not just about kills, but on the other team, the only objective that you really do, you secure something, but a lot of the securing is really, you're just trying to kill them so they don't take it over. And then the other objective is to kill everyone at the tank so the tank stops moving, and then defuse the bomb. So defuse the bomb is really the only objective that there is. So there's not many objectives on the team that I'm on right now other than kill everyone. But I still do have to say, this game mode is pretty fun, and I would also say I put this in at the end because it's flamethrower gameplay. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, I think I'm gonna see you guys next time. And hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. My thoughts on World War II as of yet. Hopefully they can add that new map that they showed off at one point. And you know, without further ado, I think this gameplay is already over. And you know, the only reason I'm still talking is because the gameplay is still going. I don't really want to cut the gameplay out. But yeah, game is good. I told you some of the good guns. Also, what's it called? SMG, the PPSH. Don't use it without the grip. I'm just telling you, it's not very good without the grip. But yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can see the rest of this gameplay, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, guys. Peace out.
Peace, peace.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking like. Okay, I don't think anyone has any fucking idea what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.